Finally, I want to introduce you to a couple of artists who want nothing to do with galleries. But how do you get people to pay attention to your art without them? They devised a plan. It's 11 a.m. on a Monday morning in the South Loop. This unusual van is cruising the neighborhood with an even more unusual mission.
Oh, are we going to do 3 or 4?
I think we'll do all 4.
Their cargo, paintings.
Hey, this looks like a good spot.
Near 14th and State, Patrick Scoff and Sam Brown make their first drop of the day. Sam sends out a message. As the van hurries away, we stick around to watch what happens next. But before we can even get into position,
Get a shot of them right here.
a car arrives. This may look like some kind of transfer of stolen art among thieves, but Scoff and Sam aren't stealing art, they're giving it away. About once a month, they leave their paintings around the city, and then they send out clues to a growing army of fans. The first one to find it gets to keep it. You got here pretty fast.
Last hunt, he started at 14th and Wabash, I think. So we figured we'd start in the same place and see what would happen.
And what do you think about what you got today?
I think it's incredible what he does. I think his talent is awesome. It's certainly exciting, changes things up a little bit.
Before Amanda even leaves with the painting, the next car pulls up. Too late. You missed it.
I know, but I was right on 9th and State, man.
Yeah, they pulled up pretty fast.
Okay, I gotta go back to the car for the clue.
For the next clue?
Yes.
Okay. So how did this get started?
I mean, I had a lot of artwork stacking up in my garage where I was painting, and I wanted people to see it, so I figured I would just put it in the streets.
That was about 2 years ago. At first, he would just leave them around the city with his website written on the back.
How about this? This is kind of secluded and looks like a park.
But as word spread, he'd give his growing email list a little advance notice and a few clues, and it became a game. He got to know Sam because she found one of his paintings. She's an artist herself, and now they do the hunts together.
Let's do it from here so you get a better shot.
But instead of email, they use Twitter and Facebook to send the clues. They attach a photo showing the location, and they're off. This time, it took a whole 5 minutes for the lucky winner to show up. He was a little more laid back than the first group.
I think it's beautiful. What a great job.
But then the first runners-up arrived. They didn't know they were already too late, and they made up for the winner's lack of enthusiasm. Now that Scoff and Sam have been doing this for a couple years, they have 1,500 people following their Twitter messages. Now, we're doing this on a weekday, but they say for a normal weekend hunt, several dozen people chase after their paintings. So somebody already got it.
That's very disappointing, especially since you didn't tell us.
Yes, it made me run around.
Have you ever gotten any paintings before?
Yes, we have. We're not too disappointed because there's still more paintings out there.
Now, Scoff insists that he didn't start this as a kind of promotion, but it has worked out that way. These days, so many people have found out about their work that they sell twice as many paintings as they give away. In fact, Scoff has closed up his landscaping business and is able to support himself, frugally he admits, through his art. And he's especially happy that he's managed to do it without the help of galleries.
I never feel comfortable walking into a gallery. I mean, I don't look like I have money, and I felt like when I walked in there, that's the response I got was, are you going to buy anything? And I think, well, if that's happening to me, I wonder if that's happening to a lot of people.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
So where were you when you got the tweet?
That van right there, we've been driving around in that van, so we just pulled up and I ran across traffic and made it over here.
Now, there's another thing that's unusual about Patrick Scoff and Sam Brown. Not only do they give away a lot of paintings for free, these days they do most of their painting together. And I don't just mean in the same studio. they often paint on the same canvas.
Yeah, well, when I first came here to paint, we each had separate pieces that we were painting on. And then I ended up correcting him on something, and then he corrected on me, and then we just went in on it together.
Patrick is the more experienced artist, but he's the first to admit that the influence goes both ways.
What she adds to it is just that, like a new flavor that just makes it end up looking like this. You know, she'll pick colors like hot pink that I would never have picked, but there's the one we just sold the other day at hot pink in it, and it was mostly hot pink, and I would never have done it.
The first one sold.
Now, there's a question that always comes up at this point, they say, and the answer is no. Scoff and Sam are not a couple. They just like to paint together, and they both like to give away their paintings. When they do the art hunt, Scoff and Sam don't usually get to stick around and watch people arrive. If they did, the hunters would just follow the van to the next location. But for the last drop of the day, like this one in a park near 13th and Wabash, they wait in the van, as a Columbia College student walks off with the largest painting of the day. Congratulations!
Thank you. It's a total fluke.
Wait, what do you mean?
I'm in class right now, and my Twitter account went off. And
What do you mean, and it happened to be right next door?
It happened to be right next door. I'm in the middle of a speech class right now.
Well, you know, these are the artists
Yes,
here,
I
actually.
do know, yes. Phenomenal. My friend Anna got me into it, so these are so cool.
Thank you.
It's really awesome.
Thanks.
And it's so cool we get to meet you. It's such a good idea.
Yeah, what was your name?
Dan.
Dan, nice to meet you. Dan,
Nice to meet
Patrick,
you.
and Sam. That's funny. He's going to be bringing it to the classroom. Oh, I just found this in the bathroom.